with respect to Football 101 program, I hear that is the best program on the whole station.
Well, I don't want to say, but if the viewing public see it like that, I'm not going to judge.
All right. So, what was the purpose behind starting Football 101?
Football 101, well, I worked at ACTN basically from the inception as well. So for the first probably 6 years of working there, I've done everything as it pertains to videography and behind the scenes. And I was an avid viewer of football, loved the game, got an injury, wasn't able to play for an entire year. And within that year, I decided, you know what, if I can't be on the field, why not bring the field to people home? And that's how it started. I got permission from the CEO and the director of sports at that time to conduct a half an hour program highlighting all the European sports. And that's basically where it was birthed, and that was 4 years ago.
Nice. So, being on air for 4 years so far, right? What would you say is your greatest achievement in Football 101 and Football 101 being a program on the whole?
I think our greatest achievement is the quality in which we showcase what we are speaking of. One thing I've seen as it pertains to sport in Trinidad, the quality that you may have a great story, but the way it's edited or shot or produced isn't up to the standard that the rest of the world may be accustomed to. And I think that was one thing Football 101 always had, was that level of excellence as it pertains to our analysis of games and even the videography and filming of that. So I think that's one thing.
So we're all about quality, promotion, and videography.
Yeah.
So what would you say are the key factors and core values that run Football 101?
I think it's basically a high level of excellence, honesty in all that we do and portray, and a level of integrity that we know that what we stand for and what we show to the public would always be of a very high standard.
All right. So with that said, what is the next step for Football 101?
The next step for Football 101 mainly is basically getting the show sponsored. As we all know, producing a television show on air isn't cheap, and it's something that we really need to get our hands in and really have that solidified in the sense that we know that 101 is covered, because basically 101 for the past 4 years has really taken a toll on certain members of staff here, because it's a lot of work. And I think with sponsorship it could really help to bring in more employees, more people to Football 101 to broaden the reach that 101 actually has right now.
So you say speaking sponsorship, sourcing right personnel to drive the program forward, mass marketing and communications. You were telling me before, like doing my internship here, that was one of the key focus to tap into the social media aspect and tap into online ways of promoting sport and getting our name out there, or getting the Football 101 name out there, I should say. So, what would you say is the main target audience, and what processes you think Football 101 should undergo to reach a targeted market?
Our main target audience, I mean, I don't like to put us to one group of people, but our main target audience are basically footballers, and footballers range from 12-year-olds to
I would possibly say 6-year-olds.
Exactly. Well, right. So what basically our core group obviously would be the young people from say teenagers to early 20s, that those people would for sure they would have a really high influence on social media. So that's basically our main group that we will look at.
And they have the most time to watch all these games too, right?
Exactly.
So they will be up to date and want to hear the latest about what's going on with the sport.